Hello faculty, today we're going to be talking about how to work with the design features in Blackboard Ultra. So the first thing we're going to do is pull up the course that we want to work with by logging into Blackboard Ultra and clicking on courses, then selecting the course. As you can see, I already have a design element incorporated through the use of a banner. This will show up if your students are looking at the courses through the tile view. The course banner is visible at the top of the screen, which helps set the tone for the class. It's best if you can relate the course banner directly to the course content. For example, if you're teaching an English class, it might be a good idea to include visuals of books or characters that will be discussed throughout the course. One thing to keep in mind is the placement of your text. On your banner, it's best to place your text directly in the center so that it's visible on the tile view when students are viewing their courses. Feel free to use any design software that you prefer. For this example, we'll be using Canva, canva.com. You can create a free account which will give you access to all of the design tools used in this tutorial. Once you've created your account, we're going to click on Custom Size and enter 1200 by 240 pixels. This is the size of the banner that we'll need for Blackboard Ultra. Next, you'll be presented with all of the designs in Canva's database that fit that particular size. I personally recommend finding one that you like the looks of, but keeping in mind that we're going to edit most all of the elements to fit our particular course. This is just a really great starting point if you don't already have an idea for what you'd like your banner to look like. You may also choose to create from scratch, adding elements and background designs of your own. After lots and lots of searching, I finally found one that I like the looks of. I'm going to start by deleting the background, then searching under elements for a background that will work for my course. The great thing about Canva is its drag and drop interface. As you just saw, I was able to take the background that I liked and drag it and drop it right where I wanted it on the banner. Under my brand kit, I already have the Concord University color scheme ready to go. After I remove any unnecessary design elements, I'm going to allow Canva to use the brand kit to help color the banner. You may also choose to select the part of the banner that you wish to edit and adjust the color that way. The course that I'm creating this for is just an example, but again, I want to remove any unnecessary design elements that detract from the overall purpose of the banner, which is to let students know what course they're selecting. If you're working on the design and you're at a loss for what to do next, I recommend searching for embellishments under the elements in Canva. This will give you a large selection of design elements to choose from. If you're working with the free account, just make sure you don't select any design elements that say Pro. There are plenty to choose from that are included with the free plan. Next, I'm going to search for a graduation cap design to help indicate that this course is the start of your success at Concord University. By choosing a graduation cap design that's a vector element, I'm able to quickly and easily edit the color as well as resize so that it fits perfectly in with my design. Once I'm satisfied with the design, I'm going to click on Share and then download this file as a PNG. Now let's head back to our course on Blackboard. Once you're in your course, scroll over to the sidebar under Details and Actions and click on Edit Display Settings under Course Image. Next, you're going to click on Upload New Image, selecting the file that you just downloaded. Once you've located your file, it will start to upload. In this example, I intentionally put my text on the side of the design to illustrate how it does not show properly if you do this. You can resize your image to try and make it work if this happens, but ultimately this could lead to a blurry image that doesn't look quite as professional. So I recommend making sure that your text is centered on your design to begin with. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the design that I created where the text is centered. Next, let's look at some of the design features that we can add to a simple page in Blackboard Ultra. I have a few examples here, one being the Meet Your Instructor. This is a really great page to display an image of the instructor, but one thing to keep in mind is that your images need to be purposeful and relate directly to the course. For this example, we're going to go back to Canva and search banner. The size here doesn't really matter quite as much as long as it's not too large and detracts from the text that's going to be displayed on the page. You're going to be presented with quite a few different options. Again, I recommend searching for something you like the looks of that you can go back and edit. I personally find that choosing a design with a white background is the best way to go, especially in Ultra, because it's not going to detract from the overall design of the page. For this example, I'm going to create a header banner for an English 101 class. I'm going to title it English 101 Module 1. Imagining that this is the page where you will discuss the textbook for the class, you might want to include a visual of what the textbook cover looks like. Since this is just an example, I'm going to select a graphic of a textbook and add it to my banner. Once I'm satisfied with the design, I'm going to click Share and save it as a PNG file, just like we did with the banner. Going back to Blackboard, I'm going to create a new piece of content, and I'm going to select Document. Once the page is open, select Add Content. There will be a plus icon to insert more content. The obvious choice here would be Image, but we see when we select that it wants to insert an image from the web. What we want to do is select Content Collection. This is going to allow us to upload our image directly to our content collection so that the file is hosted directly on our Blackboard account. And as you can see, this is the content collection for my model course in Blackboard Ultra, showing all of the files I currently have uploaded. Click on Upload, browse for your file. Once you've selected your file, you might want to rename the link title so that the wording better aligns with the purpose of this visual within the course. Next, click Submit. Ensure that the file you just uploaded is selected, and click Submit. Now we're going to save this if everything looks good, and our image is now uploaded to the document we're creating. I'm going to type in some more information that helps to describe the illustration above, including the book title and the ISBN, and I always like to make sure that the text is centered on a page like this, but the alignment's entirely up to you. And we were able to quickly create a page that's visually appealing as well as informative to the student with purposeful design. These are just a few of the many design tools in Blackboard Ultra that you can use to help create your course.